Friends Forever, a story about best friends who lived apart. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town in Mexico, lived two best friends, Camille and Sofía. From sunrise to moonlight, they were always together. Whether they were making papel pegado decorations, chasing butterflies in the cornfields, or sharing tamarind candies on the school steps, their days were full of color, laughter, and dreams. One warm afternoon, while playing loteria at Camille's house, Sofía suddenly grew quiet. "I have to tell you something," she whispered. "We're moving to America. My mom told me last night." Camille blinked. "America? That's so far away." Sofía nodded, trying to stay strong. "My dad got a new job and we're leaving in 2 weeks." Listening to this, there was a long pause. None said anything, only stared at each other. Then Camille took her friend's hand and said, "We'll still be best friends. Always. Promise?" "Promise," Sofía whispered back with her eyes filled with tears. On their last day together, the girls sat under the guava tree near their school. Sofía held out a little paper crane that she had folded and gave to her friend as a keepsake. Suddenly, with a spark in her mind, Sofía said, "I have an idea. I'll send you a letter as soon as we settle in America. But promise me that you'll write back." Camille frowned. "But I don't even know your address in America." Sofía smiled. "That's okay. I'll write first, and I'll include our address in it. Then you will write?" Camille just nodded her head. Weeks passed since Sofía had left the country. Each day, Camille eagerly checked her mailbox, yearning for a letter from her friend, but only bills or letter for her parents arrived. Finally, after 6 weeks, Camille found a letter in her mailbox decorated with colorful stickers marked with US stamps. She was wondering if it was from Sofía or just another letter for her parents. When she took a closer look, she saw that the letter was for Camille and the sender was Sofía. The envelope was packed with tales of her plane ride, their new apartment, and Sofía's wonder at seeing snow for the first time, and at the bottom, her new American address. From that day, they wrote each other every month, pouring their hearts onto paper. Camille shared updates about their old school, her baby cousin, and her new hobby, painting, while Sofía wrote about her new school, classmates, and corn dogs which she bought at the park. One day, Camille sent a thick envelope filled with photos of their old school bench, their favorite mango stand, and even a picture of their secret hideout behind the village bakery. Then Sofía shared those pictures with her new friends at school and talked non-stop about her old town, her friendship and letters, and her friends seemed to enjoy listening to her story. Years passed. Letters became emails. Emails turned into video calls, but their bond stayed unbreakable. They laughed over silly things like autocorrect fails, shared secrets, and watched movies together on Zoom. It never felt like they were far from each other, but they also missed being together. One day at the dining table, her mom asked her, "Do you still mix Mexico?" Sofía smiled and said, "Every day, my heart is there. My best friend is there. even though we haven't seen each other since we were 8. It never feels like we were truly apart, but I miss being with her." Then one day, Camille had a thought that kept her awake all night. What if I wrote a book about us, about our friendship, how it began, and every step of the journey since Sofía moved? Without further ado, Camille began gathering everything, all the letters, school photos, drawings, voice messages, and cherished memories. She poured her soul into every single page. Page after page, she wrote without editing or filtering, keeping her story as real as possible. It took over 2 years, but finally, Camille had finished the book. The title, From Mexico with Love, a story of 2 hearts. Camille sent it to the publisher, hoping for the best, but weeks passed by with no reply. Finally, the most awaited email arrived. "Your story is unique," it stated, "and the book will be published." Camille cried, laughed, and unable to contain herself, immediately called Sofía. "Sofía, you won't believe what just happened. It's real. Our story will be in bookstores." Sofía gasped. "Wow, Camille, you did it!" "Yes, it's really happening. The book's getting published," Camille exclaimed, her voice thick with emotion. "I just wish you were here, Sofía. None of this would be possible without you." "I want to be the first one to buy it," Sofía immediately replied, her voice brimming with excitement. A few days later, another email arrived from the publisher, simply asking, "Was the story based on real events or imaginary?" Camille's reply was immediate. "Yes, it's real, just like our friendship. My best friend left Mexico for America when we were just 8. Though years have passed without seeing each other, our bond has remained unbreakable." As Camille busied herself preparing for the big launch, unaware, the publishing team, deeply moved by her story, began planning a huge surprise. They secretly contacted Sofía, arranged her travel, and sent her flight tickets. Finally, the big day arrived. The bookstore hummed with excited chatter, glowed with fairy lights and papel picado. Camille, signing books, felt proud but ached for her best friend. Then a voice cut through the crowd. "Camille?" She turned. It was Sofía. For a moment, Camille froze. Then she dropped everything and ran to her best friend's arms. They hugged tight, eyes closed, both crying and laughing. "You're really here?" Camille whispered. A publishing team member stepped forward, a warm smile on her face. "This book is a testament to true friendship," she explained, "and we simply couldn't celebrate it without both of you in the room together, where this incredible story truly began." The book launch buzzed with excitement. After the speeches and applause, Sofía, true to her word, was the very first to buy the book her best friend wrote. More than a purchase, it was beautiful, silent testament to a bond that had defied years and continents. Later, Camille, her eyes welling with tears during her speech, urged, "Take a moment to think about your own special friends. The ones always there no matter the distance or time. Hold on to those connections because a true friend is a gift that lasts a lifetime." Moral of the story: real friendship isn't broken by borders or distance. It travels through letters, laughter, shared memories, and unspoken promises. You might not always be near your best friend, but you can always stay best friends. Now let's make a friendship wristband. Don't forget to check the description box below for the link to that fun craft. That's all for today, my awesome friends. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope you had lots and lots of fun. Don't forget to subscribe, tap that like button, and ring the magic bell so you never miss another adventure. Until then, stay happy and stay healthy. See you next time. Bye!